All right, we have here a Permobil F3 power chair. This is the newest model they just came out with last year. This is the Permobil F3. This power chair has 4 electrical functions. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric legs. This chair has 86 miles, so it was used for about 4 months. So 25 miles a month if someone uses their chair daily is what a chair is going to do. So roughly about 4 months of usage. This is why it's still new condition. So let's talk about the chair. If you want to make the seat go up, you can do it through the joystick or through the switch box. I like to use a switch box, it's quicker for me. So if you just hold the button down here, the seat will start going up. And you're going to start roughly when it's down at 22 inches. And by the time it's all the way up, if you add 12 inches, you'll be at 34 inches. So right now, we're going from 22 to 34. And you can see the seat lift going up. You can see how quiet that is. And the nice thing about this chair is, once the seat is up, you can still drive the chair at a decent speed. You know, anywhere from 2 to 3 miles an hour. So you can still move it good. So if you need to use it in the kitchen, it moves at a really good speed, okay? Let's look at the base, okay? You can see the suspension for the front, and you can see the suspension for the back. So you can see it. You can actually see it in motion right here. You got 2 on this side, 2 shocks, and you got 2 on the opposite side. That's a total of 4 shocks, okay? We have 14-inch solid wheels. These are just tip wheels in front. You have the 8-inch caster wheels in the back. You have, of course, your anchor points here, right there, and you have another anchor point inside the frame right here, on the inside of the fork. This is where you would tie your chair to your lift or to your van for transportation. You have 4 of these anchor points on this chair also. Also, this chair weighs over 400 pounds. You're not going to be able to lift it or push it if it breaks down on you. So if it breaks down on you, you're going to want to roll it. If you're going to roll it, just make sure the power is off. And then there's a motor right here that goes to each wheel. There's 2 motors, and you can see the handle right here, okay? If I push the handle down, now you can see the wheel is unlocked. So you have to do both motors on both sides, okay? This is where you unlock the motor right here, but make sure once you've pushed the chair in the house, what you need to do, put it back in gear. And then you can turn your power back on, okay? Then when you turn the power back on over here, of course you'd want to see the seat down when you roll it, but I'm just doing it this way so you can see. All right, so now let's bring the seat down. While the seat's going down, I'm going to talk about the swing away. This is a swing away joystick, so instead of having the joystick over here, you can have it over here. It helps you get closer to a table, okay? Or you can always raise your arms if you want to do that. Most people just rather just swing the joystick away from the front. If you're left-handed, we can put this joystick on the left side, no problem at all, okay? The next function I'm going to show is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the base right here goes back. So when this goes back, it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back, because they're all connected together. This is called the electric tilt. All right, this is as far as it'll go. The next thing I'm going to show you, the electric legs, okay? So if you want some really good circulation, you could raise your legs up and tilt your seat back, and you'd have some good circulation. Now this will be extreme, but you can be halfway tilted. So if I bring the seat back down halfway, you can see how, and these legs are adjustable. If you're 5 feet tall or 6'3", we can adjust these. We can adjust these to your lane. They'll still be electric. So this way here, you would still have some circulation because your feet are still higher than your body, than your torso. So I'm going to bring the tilt back down. I'm going to back the chair up a little bit. So the last feature of this chair is called, I'm going to bring the legs all the way up. The last feature is called the electric recline. The electric recline is when the back right here goes back by itself. So as you can see it going back right now, okay? That's called the electric recline. So if you were laying down in this chair, taking a nap, this is what it would look like. Okay? So this is the chair fully reclined. So I'm going to bring the back up, and I'm going to bring the legs back down. I'm doing 2 buttons at once here. You can do 2 functions at once through the joystick, very easy. But I'm doing it right here so it's quicker for me. When you're outside, make sure these legs are always out a little bit so you don't run into a concrete curb, because if you damage these legs, they're electric, they're very expensive to fix. They're nice, but you need to be careful. Okay, so far we've covered the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric leg. So let's look at the chair real quick. Now this is a front wheel drive. So front wheel means, I'm going to turn that wheel a little bit so you can see. Front wheel means there's no other wheel on the ground in front. So this wheel is not on the ground, it's just sitting up there. All the distribution of the weight of the chair is towards the back so they can put the wheel closer to the front. Front wheel drives are usually a little bit better outside in the grass. They have a better traction, okay? So that's a front wheel drive power chair. The seat on this chair is a large seat, 21 by 21 deep, okay? This is a foam and air seat. This is air back here, and this is foam in the front. If the seat is too big, this is the chair you want, but the seat's too big, let us know. We can make the seat smaller, okay? This chair has push bars. So let me raise the arm so you can see. There's push bars, so a lot of people push from the arm, but you can push from these bars, and they can also be removed if you want to. So there's push bars on here. There's also lateral pads here. So these lateral pads, they can be moved all the way up to here. Okay, they'll be close to your push bars, but it keeps your knees from buckling out. You know, with the bars, it might also help, but I would move these pads forward. So this is custom. The lateral pads can be moved all the way up to here to keep your knees, and they can be moved in too. So if you want to keep your knees together, you can also move them in. They're all adjustable also. If you look at the pad, you can see all the adjustment, 1, 2, and there's also an adjustments in here. If you pull the zipper back, you can see the adjustment right there. That pad can be slid up and down. So there's 3 adjustments on these pads. These are very, very nice pads to have. They do more than one function. Also with this chair, there's lateral guards. These can be taken off. If you don't want these are custom. They're easy to take off, and they also open up if you need to get in. They also open up, and they can be adjusted closer or more open. These are lateral chest guard for people who need to be kept in the middle of the chair if you have a tendency to move. They can also be moved up and down over here on this track. There's a track here. You can move them up and down. So you have lateral guards, lateral pads, push bars. I mean, there's everything on this chair. Okay? The back of the chair, we've got your fully adjustable headrest, which can be removed, and you can see all the adjustments here. Also in the back of the chair, you have a cylinder on both sides. You have one here and one here. This is just to adjust. If I turn this, it adjusts the tilt of the arm. Okay? It's easier to lift the arm and then twist it than try to twist with all the weight of the arm on. Also back here, we have a power button. I'm going to turn it off right now, you'll hear it. Right now, there's no more power in this chair. So when you receive this chair, the first thing you do is you go all the way to the bottom, stick your fingers in here where the reflector is, and then turn it back on. That's your power button. That we turn all the power off when we ship these chairs, so nothing happens in shipping. So when we turn the power off here, you have to turn it back on, and you'll hear the beeping. That means it's coming back on. You got to give it about 3 seconds, and you're ready to go again. Okay? All the manuals. There's a whole bag full of manuals and goodies, tools here. There's a safety belt. Also, it does come with a charger. When you charge this chair, you'll take your charger, you'll plug it right below your joystick right here, and as soon as the light goes to full, the charger will stop charging. So let's recap. This is a Permobil F3, blue in color, the newest model, with 86 miles. It was used for about 4 months. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric leg. It has the swing away joystick. It has the flip up arm, the lateral knee pads, the push bars, the chest pads. It has the safety belt, the adjustable headrest. Just a great, great power chair, and it's ready to go. Very smooth, super smooth. 6 miles an hour, top speed is 6 miles an hour. So quiet, I can't even hear the motors on this chair. So when you let go of the joystick, it stops. Watch. It stops automatically. So this chair is very easy to drive. There's no jerky motion with this chair. When you turn right, you turn left, it's a very smooth transition. And usually they have no problem in the grass. So as we're talking, I'm going to raise the seat up a little bit, all the way up to 34 inches. The 12-inch seat lift is going up right now as we're talking. So this chair has 86 miles. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, electric legs. Very smooth in the concrete. No problem through my grass. This is with the seat elevated. It drives at 3 miles an hour. 3 miles an hour, the seat elevated, and it's got all the extra function, the chest pad, the lateral pad, the push bar, the air cushion. Just a phenomenal chair. And this is the latest that they came out with last year.
Hi, I'm Mark, and my name is Alex. We are a family-owned business for over 25 years. We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.